Welcome back to Living Local. Miracle Field of the Quad Cities will remove barriers and allow children with disabilities to experience the joy of play. After 4.5 years of fundraising by dedicated volunteers and staff, the only Miracle Field of its type in the Quad Cities was anticipated to be available for play this month, but the playground isn't quite ready for its grand opening. Here to tell us more about that is Chad Dyson, the director of Davenport Parks and Recreation. Chad, thank you so much for being here.
Sure, glad to be here.
Well, Chad, we had you on the show back in October to talk about the groundbreaking, which was super exciting. What has the progress been for Miracle Field since we had you on the show?
Sure. So we started construction last fall. Mother Nature, unfortunately, has slowed a little bit of the progress this spring, but we're back on track. We're hoping to complete the project and get it open probably by mid-July, late July, which is a little bit later than we initially were hoping for, but we're on the right track now.
Right. The end is in sight, so that's very exciting. So what about the weather kind of slowed the progress down?
The long winter, of course, and then coming into the spring, all the rain we've had, being an outdoor facility, just getting the construction crews on site and being able to work and do all the grading and the concrete work and everything they needed to do. It's just been sort of hit and miss with the weather. So
yeah, Mother Nature has not been the kindest to us over the winter and even right now, but we will persevere.
Right.
So Chad, for those who aren't familiar, what exactly is a Miracle Field and who will this playground serve?
So a Miracle Field is an all-inclusive play sports field designed to remove barriers for kids with disabilities so they can participate in sports. Different from a traditional field, it's a rubberized poured and play surface, so you don't have the raised bases and other things that people with mobility issues may have difficulties navigating and participating. It's designed for youth and adults, so we'll have a wide range of youth programs as well as adult programs for people with disabilities. The other nice thing is being at Prairie Heights Park. It's the fourth field added, and with other traditional fields surrounding it, they'll be able to participate right next to their able-bodied peers and really feel included.
And this will be the only playground of its kind in the Quad Cities. And I mean, for a huge amount of our area here, just in the outskirts of the Quad Cities too. So why do you think it is so important that we do have this Miracle Field available?
For what I just said, like really being able to give that opportunity to kids and adults with disabilities to participate in sports without barriers is really key. As you mentioned, it's the only one in the Quad Cities. It's one of 4 in the whole state of Iowa. It has a national recognition. The Miracle League has been building these fields throughout the world really for quite some time, and for the Quad Cities to have one right here in our backyard is a real gem for the community.
So Chad, this started as a vision about 5 years ago now, and you broke ground in October. We've been working tirelessly to get this grand opening and crossing our fingers, hopefully that will happen a little bit later this summer. Obviously, this could not have become a reality without funding. Right. So how did you guys find the funds, generate the resources to make this a reality? So
really it's been a community effort. It's been totally privately fundraised through donations, through grants, through foundations. So that's really one of the proudest things I have with the project, or being part of the project, is that it truly is a community effort. So we're still looking for some additional funding here and there. There will be some ongoing long-term maintenance costs, so we're trying to set up a fund that will help with that. So if there's businesses, community members that still want to be involved in the project, there's that opportunity.
And how would people get information about how they can get plugged in?
So they can just reach out to the Davenport Parks and Recreation Department, either through our website or Facebook, or give us a call, and we can give them the details as how they can get involved.
That's great. And last question for you, Chad. What excites you personally so much about this project?
Well, I go back to the comment about just the community effort, you know, just the fact that we've had donations and people involved from just the individual level to service groups to foundations, just the community effort to bring this to a reality has been probably the most exciting thing, because it really has spanned both sides of the river and been a true community effort.
Yeah, people have certainly stepped up.
Yeah.
All right, Chad, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. All right, for more information, visit cityofdavenportiowa.com/parks. We'll also have these details posted on our quadcities.com. More Living Local continues after this break. Stay with us.